Ikechukwu and Ifunanya were lovebirds on campus. They were always seen laughing and holding hands together. If they are not in their various lecture hall, then they are laughing and walking together on campus. Their relationship was the envy of many, a beacon of youthful love that seemed unshakable. They had met during their first year clearance as they got admission the same time. They were both excited about starting a new chapter in their lives, as it was both their first time being in a relationship. Ikechukwu is the only son of a wealthy businessman. He was being groomed to take over his father's company. Ifunanya, on the other hand, was the second daughter from a family of 5, filled with love and laughter, but average. Despite their different backgrounds, they clicked instantly, bonding over shared dreams and aspirations. Ikechukwu's father had always emphasized the importance of education and responsibility. Focus on your studies, Ikechukwu. Relationships can wait, he would often say, his voice stern. But Ikechukwu was already head over heels in love with Ifunanya, and he couldn't imagine his life without her. He brushed off his father's warning, believing that love was worth the risk. As their relationship blossomed, their affair reached Ikechukwu's parents. They became worried. They called him repeatedly, urging him to end the relationship. "You need to concentrate on your future, son. This girl will only distract you," his father insisted. But Ikechukwu remained resolute, his heart firmly attached to Ifunanya. One fateful day, while Ikechukwu was sitting in class, a classmate rushed in, breathing heavily and panicking. "Ikechukwu, Ifunanya was involved in an accident. She's at the hospital." Those words hit him so hard. His heart raced as he rushed out of the classroom, fear gripping him. When he arrived at the hospital, the sight of Ifunanya lying on the bed, pale and in pain, nearly brought him to his knees. He had been in a terrible car accident on her way to school. The doctor informed Ikechukwu that she would face a long recovery. The accident had left her with severe injuries. She might not walk for some time. Ikechukwu held her hand tightly, tears streaming down his face. "I'm here, Ifunanya. I won't leave you," he promised, his voice choked with emotion. Ifunanya, despite her pain, managed a weak smile. "I know, Ikechukwu, I love you," she whispered, her eyes filled with hope. Months later, Ifunanya underwent multiple surgeries and extensive rehabilitation. Ikechukwu was by her side every step of the way, attending therapy sessions and encouraging her to keep fighting. Their love was tested in ways they had never imagined, but they faced each challenge together, their bond growing stronger. Ikechukwu's parents learned that their son had been missing lectures because of a young lady. They became furious and decided to visit him unannounced. His parents arrived at his hostel very early in the morning. Luckily, Ikechukwu was still at home, preparing to go see Ifunanya before going to class. He was shocked to see them, and from their expression, he could tell they came for something very serious. His father asked him when last he attended lectures. He tried to talk, but started stammering. His father immediately raised his hands to slap him, but his mom held him back, pleading with him to take things easy. His parents warned him never to go near Ifunanya again, else he won't like what's coming for him. They also told him to visit home that weekend. He went home that weekend. That was when he realized his father had arranged for him to marry a wealthy heiress after graduation, a union that would solidify their family's business empire. Ikechukwu refused and said he can't marry someone he doesn't know and love. His father told him he has no say over that decision, that it's final. The pressure mounted as his father's threats became more pronounced. You will marry her, Ikechukwu. This is not just about you, it's about the family's legacy, his father warned, his tone leaving no room for arguments. Ikechukwu felt torn. He loved Ifunanya deeply, but the weight of his father's family expectations loomed over him like a dark cloud. He knew that if he didn't comply, there would be dire consequences, not just for him, but for Ifunanya as well. Rumor began to circulate that Ifunanya would face threats if she didn't end her relationship with Ikechukwu. So one evening, as they sat together in their hospital room, Ikechukwu took a deep breath. Ifunanya, my father wants me to marry someone else. He says it's for the good of the family, he confessed, his heart heavy. Ifunanya's eyes widened in shock, and she felt a pang of fear. What will you do? She asked, her voice trembling. I don't want to lose you. I love you and I'll fight for us, he replied, with determination on his face. But Ifunanya could see the conflict in his eyes. Ikechukwu, you have to think about your future. I don't want to be the reason you lose everything, she said, tears streaming down her cheeks. As time passes, the pressure from Ikechukwu's family increased. He received anonymous threats warning him to stay away from Ifunanya, and he could see the toll it was taking on her as well. She was already battling with recovery, and now she had to deal with the fear of losing him. One night, after a particularly heated argument with his father, Ikechukwu made the decision. He would confront his family and stand up for his love. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he couldn't let fear dictate their future. Gathering his courage, he approached his father. I can't marry her, he declared, his voice steady. I love Ifunanya and I won't let you threaten her or me. I will not be a pawn in your game. His father's face turned red with anger, but Ikechukwu stood firm, refusing to back down. You think you can throw away everything I've built for you? You are being foolish, his father shouted, but Ikechukwu remained resolute. I'm not throwing away anything. I'm choosing love over money and power. If you can't accept that, then I'll find my own way. Ikechukwu went to visit Ifunanya shortly. He noticed the worry on her face. What's wrong, Ifunanya? He asked, concern flooding his face. Ikechukwu, I've been getting threats. They want me to end things with you, and I'm scared for us. And my family is also asking me to end things because they don't want any trouble, she confessed, her voice trembling. Ikechukwu's heart sank. I won't let them intimidate us. We'll face this together, he reassured her, taking her hands in his. They spent hours discussing their options, brainstorming ways to protect their love for each other. As the days passed, Ikechukwu's determination only grew stronger. He began to distance himself from his family's expectation, focusing instead on building a future with Ifunanya. He took on extra work to support her medical expenses and rehabilitation, proving that love could conquer even the most daunting challenges. With the support of her family and the authorities, Ifunanya began to regain her strength. Slowly but surely, she started to walk again. Each step a testament to her resilience and the love that fueled her recovery. Ikechukwu was there every step of the way, cheering her on and reminding her of their dreams. Eventually, the day came when Ifunanya took her first step unassisted. Tears of joy streamed down Ikechukwu's face as he watched her, pride swelling in his heart. You did it, my love. I knew you could, he exclaimed, enveloping her in a warm embrace. Their love story became a symbol of hope and perseverance on campus, They faced the challenges together, proving that true love could withstand the trials of life. Ikechukwu's family eventually came to terms with his decision, realizing that their son's happiness was worth more than any business deal. They accepted their relationship and asked Ikechukwu to come back home. In the end, Ikechukwu and Ifunanya graduated together, hand in hand, ready to face the world as partners. Their love had been tested, but it emerged stronger than ever, a testament to the power of love against all odds. They knew that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together. Now we have come to the end of another beautiful story. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye for now.